1 Samuel, chapter 15. Shemuel said to Shaul, Adonai sent me to anoint you king over his people, over Israel. Now listen to what Adonai has to say. Here is what Adonai Sebaot says. I remember what Amalek did to Israel, how they fought against Israel when they were coming up from Egypt. Now go and attack Amalek and completely destroy everything they have. Don't spare them, but kill men and women, children and babies, cows and sheep, camels and donkeys. Shaul summoned the people and reviewed them in Telaim, 200,000 foot soldiers with another 10,000 men from Yehudah. Shaul arrived at the city of Amalek and lay in wait in the valley. Shaul said to the Keni, Go away, withdraw, leave your homes there with the Amaleki. Otherwise I might destroy you along with them, even though you were kind to all the people of Israel when they came out of Egypt. So the Keni went away from among the Amaleki. Then Shaul attacked Amalek, starting at Havilah and continuing towards Shur at the border of Egypt. He took Agag, the king of Amalek, alive, but he completely destroyed the people, putting them to the sword. However, Shaul and the people spared Agag, along with the best of the sheep and cattle, and even the second best, also the lambs, and everything that was good. They weren't inclined to destroy these things, but everything that was worthless or weak they completely destroyed. Then the word of Adonai came to Shemuel. I regret setting up Shaul as king, because he has turned back from following me and hasn't obeyed my orders. This made Shemuel very sad, so that he cried to Adonai all night. Shemuel got up early in the morning to meet Shaul. However, Shemuel was told, Shaul came to Carmel to set up a monument for himself there, and now he has left and is on his way down to Gilgal. Shemuel went to Shaul, and Shaul said to him, May Adonai bless you. I have done what Adonai ordered. But Shemuel answered, If so, why do I hear sheep bleating and cows mooing? Shaul said, They brought them from the Amaleki, because the people spared the best of the sheep and cattle to sacrifice to Adonai your God, but we completely destroyed the rest. Then Shemuel said to Shaul, Stop, I'm going to tell you what Adonai said to me last night. He said, Speak. Shemuel then said, You may be small in your own sight, but you are head of the tribes of Israel. Adonai anointed you king over Israel. Now Adonai sent you on a mission and told you, Go and completely destroy Amalek, those sinners. Keep making war on them until they have been exterminated. Why did you seize the spoil instead of paying attention to what Adonai said? From Adonai's viewpoint, you have done an evil thing. Shaul said to Shemuel, I did too pay attention to what Adonai said, and I carried out the mission on which Adonai sent me. I brought back Agag, the king of Amalek, and I completely destroyed Amalek. But the people took some of the spoil, and the best of the sheep and cattle set aside for destruction, to sacrifice to Adonai your God in Gilgal. Shemuel said, Does Adonai take as much pleasure in burnt offerings and sacrifices as in obeying what Adonai says? Surely obeying is better than sacrifice, and heeding orders than the fat of rams. For rebellion is like the sin of sorcery, stubbornness like the crime of idolatry. Because you have rejected the word of Adonai, he too has rejected you as king. Shaul said to Shemuel, I have sinned. I violated the order of Adonai and your words too, because I was afraid of the people and listened to what they said. Now please pardon my sin and come back with me, so that I can worship Adonai. But Shemuel said to Shaul, I will not go back with you, because you have rejected the word of Adonai, and Adonai has rejected you as king over Israel. As Shemuel was turning around to leave, he took hold of the hem of his cloak, and it tore. Shemuel said to him, Adonai has torn the kingdom of Israel away from you today, and given it to a fellow countryman of yours, who is better than you. Moreover, the Eternal One of Israel will not lie or change his mind, because he isn't a mere human being, subject to changing his mind. Then Shaul said, I have sinned, but in spite of that, please show me respect now before the leaders of my people, and before Israel, by coming back with me, so that I can worship Adonai your God. So Shemuel followed Shaul back, and Shaul worshipped Adonai. Then Shemuel said, Bring Agag, the king of Amalek, here to me. Agag came to him in chains and said, Without doubt, mine will be a bitter death. Shemuel said, Just as your sword has left women childless, so will your mother be left childless among women. Then Shemuel cut Agag in pieces before Adonai in Gilgal. Shemuel returned to Ramah, and Shaul went up to his house in Givat Shaul. Never again did Shemuel see Shaul until the day he died. But Shemuel grieved over Shaul, and Adonai regretted that he had made Shaul king over Israel. End of 1 Samuel chapter 15.